Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students, I hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Welcome to our online platform of NIVS Home School. Here I am Muhammad Faruk Hossain, Assistant English Teacher of National Ideal English Version School. Now I am going to conduct an English second paper class for the students of class 8, and our today's topic is passage narration. So let's come to the board first. Dear students, this is the passage given to you. You have to turn this passage into indirect form. Okay. So first of all, your duty would be to read the whole passage, and you have to understand who is the speaker and who is the listener. Then you will start the answer, writing answer. And before writing, you have to identify in which sentence or in which tense the sentence is written. So first of all, I will go through the whole passage. Once I said to a little girl, "What is your mother's name?" "I know my mother's name, but I will not tell you that," said the girl. I said, "What a clever girl you are." Dear students, after reading this, you can understand that here is only two speakers. One is I and another is the little girl. Okay, so let's start answering the passage. Once I said to a little girl. Dear students, this is called reported verb, reporting verb. Once I said to a little girl. Okay, and here I is the reported subject and the little girl is reporting object. Okay, and this is what is your mother's name. This is the speech. Okay, it's called reported speech. Okay, in this speech, if you find any first person, okay, that means I or we, that would be changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. And if you find any second person, that means second person is you, only you, it would be changed according to the object of the reporting verb. So according to the object means the object's pronoun form. Okay. Now, what is your mother's name? Can you say what sentence is this? What is your mother's name? After finishing the sentence, you may find a question mark. So it's interrogative sentence. What is your mother's name? So, and it begins with WS pronoun, what? And although it's an interrogative sentence, we have to use asked. So once I asked a little girl. So after giving asked, you will not give any that. That would be used only in assertive sentence. Okay. And if there is any WS pronoun at the beginning of the interrogative sentence, you have to use that WS pronoun like. Okay. Then the subject. Her mother's name, your mother's name, your is in which person? Second person. Second person will be changed according to the object of the reporting verb. So the object was a little girl. So what is the pronoun of a little girl? The pronoun of a little girl is she, and your is in the objective form. Then what is the objective form of she? She, then her. Her is the objective form. So after what we have to use her, then mother's name, then is in the present form. Okay, so it would be converted into past form, was. Okay, so the first line's answer would be, once I asked a little girl what her mother's name was. Okay, then second line, I know my mother's name, but I will not tell you that. Dear students, if you see that here is inverted comma started and here finishes. So that means these all conversations are done by the little girl. Okay, so we will write that she replied or she answered, something like that. And although it's assertive sentence, so we may use that. Okay, and at the time of interrogative sentence we use asked. Okay, so she replied that I, who is the speaker here? the little girl. So I would be changed according to the subject. Said the little girl. That means this sentence subject reporting verb subject is the little girl. So I is first person. I would be changed according to the little girl. So the what is the pronoun of the little girl? She. Okay. So the answer would be she know. Know would be converted into past form of know, knew. She knew my. My is first person. It also will change according to the subject, the girl. She knew my. I, me, my. My is in the third form, possessive form. So what is the possessive form of she? She, her, her. Okay. So she knew her mother's name. Okay. Then but we will arrange these two sentences into one sentence. So we will write but alike. But I would be converted to alike she. She will not be converted to the past form of will, would. She would not tell. You would be converted to you. You is in the second form. So second form of this sentence, second form of this person would be changed according to the object of the reporting verb. So the said the little girl. The little girl said to whom? To me. So what is the subjective form of me? I. Okay. And it's in the objective form, you. So we have to convert that I to me. Okay. That would be converted to that. So I am saying to you the answer of this sentence again. She replied that she knew her mother's name, but she would not tell me that. Be alert about using these persons, about changing these persons. Okay. I am telling you again that the first person would be changed according to the reporting verb's subject, and the second person would be changed according to the object of the reporting verb. In different sentences, the reporting verb's subject or object may be different. Such as in this sentence, the girl is the subject of the reporting verb. But here you can see that I is the subject of the reporting verb. So you have to identify it by yourself. Okay. And if you find any third person in the reporting speech, then the third person will not changed. It would be like the same. Then what is written? I said, what a clever girl you are. What a clever girl you are. Dear students, it's said by I. And what a clever girl you are. After finishing this line, you may see an exclamation. So it's an exclamation. So answer would be I exclaimed with wonder. Exclamation may be in different kinds. Maybe it exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with wonder, something like that. It's wonder. Okay. I exclaimed with wonder that after finishing this, up to this, we have to convert this sentence into assertive form. That what a clever girl you are. What is the assertive form of this sentence? That means you are a very clever girl. So you are would be converted into was, past form. So she, you would be converted into she, because you in the second form of the subject of person. So it would be changed according to the object. So I said to whom? I said to the girl. So the girl was the object. It was hidden. So you have to identify it to whom I said it. Okay. So you would be converted in according to the object. The object was I said the little girl. So the little girl would be the object that is not written here. So the little girl will be converted into she. Its pronoun is she. So the subjective form of she is she. Okay. She was a very clever girl. So this is all about number 3's answer and number 4. First of all, we will go through the passage. The beggar said to me, will you give me some money? I have been suffering from fever for 7 days. I said, what will you do with the money? I want to buy some medicine for myself. I am unable to move, he said. Dear students, by reading this, we also can evaluate how many persons or how many speakers, how many listeners are there. Only two. One is speaker and one is listener. So let's start it. The beggar said to me, will you give me some money? Dear students, this is exclamation. So this is an interrogative sentence. Okay. So this interrogative sentence starts with will. Will is an auxiliary verb. So although it's interrogative sentence, we have to use asked. Okay. The beggar asked me, not to, because asked doesn't carry any to with asked. Okay. Asked me, after writing up to this, will you give me some money? Will you give me some money? That means it starts with auxiliary verb. So if we find any auxiliary verb at the beginning of any interrogative sentence, at the time of doing narration, we have to add additional if. Mind it, I told you several times it. After giving it, we will give the subject. You. If I would give him some money. Will you give? You. This you. This is the subject of this sentence. You is the subject of this sentence. You is in the which form? You is in the second form. So second form of the person would be sent according to the object of the reporting verb. Okay. So the object was me. And what is the subjective form of me? Because it's in subjective form. So me's subjective form is I, me, my, mine. Okay. I is its subjective form. So I would be used here. I, then will would be converted into would, give. Now me. Me which form? I, me. First form. First person. Okay, first person would be sense what I told you according to the subject of the reporting verb. So the subject of the reporting verb was the beggar. Okay, the beggar. What is the pronoun of the beggar? The beggar's pronoun is he. Okay, so me is in the objective form. So he also would be converted into its objective form. He, him. Okay, him some money. Okay, it's quite complicated, but if you listen to the lecture again, then it would be easy, more easier for you. Then what is written? I have been suffering from fever for 7 days. I have been suffering from fever for 7 days. Okay, it's done by or uttered by the same, because inverted comma starts from here and ended here. So these all conversations belongs to a single person. So this is also uttered by the beggar. Okay, I have been suffering from fever for 7 days. Okay, we may write he also added that, or he added that, or he also said that. We may do, you may write whatever you like. And although it's assertive sentence, we have to use that. Okay, he added that, or he said that, he also said that, all the same, doesn't matter. Then I have been suffering from fever. He added that to him. To whom? To me. So me was the object of this sentence. Okay, that is not written here, so you have to bear in mind or carrying it by your mind. So I is first person. First person would be changed according to subject. Okay, so the subject is he, so it also would be he. He. Then have been suffering. Have been suffering, present perfect tense. Have been suffering would be converted into had been suffering, past perfect tense. Okay, from fever for 7 days. Okay, then I said, what will you do with the money? Again interrogative sentence. Although interrogative sign we got, so we will give asked. I asked him. I asked him. Then what? WS pronoun starts at the beginning, so it would be written like same. What? Then the subject. What? You. You in the second form, it would be converted to, I said to whom? I said to the beggar. So you would be converted to the object. Object is not written here. You have to bear in mind that what is the object. To whom I said, that is the beggar. So you would be converted alike or according to the object. The object was the beggar. So the beggar's pronoun is he. So he would be converted to would do with the money. I want to buy some medicine for myself. I am unable to move. Again you may see that this inverted comma starts from here up to here. That means this is uttered by same person. I want to buy some medicine for myself. I am unable to move. This is also done by the beggar. So the beggar, it said to whom? To me. So the beggar is subject and me is the object of this reporting verb. So he replied that. It's assertive sentence, so replied that is used here. That I want to buy some medicine for myself. I mean who? The beggar. So what is the pronoun of the beggar? He. Then want would be converted into its past form. Wanted to buy some medicine for myself. I, me, my. First person. First person would be changed according to the subject. So the beggar. For himself. Okay. The beggar himself, and added that, and it's also, although it's uttered by the same person, we add only added. Okay. Or also said that you may like you may write whatever you like. Added that we added because it's assertive sentence. I am unable to move, he said. So he would be converted to he, am would be converted to was, its past form, unable to move. This is all about. Dear students, I hope you all have understood today's lecture, and for your better understanding you must practice it at home more and more. Up to that, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.